Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, Deandre, can you just walk us through the last couple of weeks for you as you narrowed your decision down and why you ended up making the move to come here?
Honestly, I'm gonna say first thanks to the Portland Trail Blazers. Great organization as well, and it wasn't tough, making this decision, but just taking my time and embracing, being a free agent and just learning how this thing works properly. And the teams that me and my agents evaluated during that time span, I felt that Lakers was the best fit. Being around the two best playmakers in the league, and just Laker Nation, just having a fan base is, just behind them is insane. I've never seen before, and just to be a part of it, knowing that the winning legacy that this organization has, I know the expectations, and I know that winning is a lot. It means a lot here.
Yeah, imagine just referring to Luka and LeBron and kind of what a big man like you, how that can optimize your game. How do you think that can work on the court, and what have you seen from them over the years?
Completely. I mean, they both averaged about 9 assists over their career span, and just the type of players they create with their teammates. They turn them into superstars, and they make them bigger than their roles and make them very important on the floor as well. And just seeing that and finally getting the chance to go in and experience that would be big for me, and just get me back to my full form how I used to play, and just coming up and just being a part of the finals is those playmakers that I'm used to having around me that's leading to wins.
Deandre, you thanked the Blazers for your time there. For the last 2 years, I think your teams there won a combined 57 wins, and you played in Phoenix where you had a 60-plus win team. You made the NBA Finals another season. By being in Portland, did you kind of miss that winning environment in any sense? And do you feel like being with this Lakers team, coming off a 50-win season, coming off the 3rd seed in the Western Conference standings, you could, kind of bring more of your game to a group that has eyes set on winning? Yeah,
most definitely. Portland Trail Blazers, they had a different route, and me, I wanted to be in a winning situation, and when my agents and I finally got a chance in the free agency just to finally evaluate, I felt that Lakers was the best position. They want to win the championship right now, and I want to win right now as well, and just be a part of a winning legacy and just be around winners. And I won't say it was something difficult to think about. It just brings me back to where, playing with the Suns and being a part of a winning organization, winning. Once you win, everything's easy, really, and that's what I wanted to be a part of again. And the last 2 years was just a different route for me, and I just learned a lot. That when you don't win in this league, you could be forgotten. And I'm just glad Laker Nation welcomed me with open arms.
You mentioned LeBron and Luka in a previous answer. Just how much have you been able to speak with them, if at all, since it was clear that you were going to join the Lakers?
Yeah, I spoke with Luka for a little bit. I'm pretty sure they're all busy this offseason. I know Luka's handling this thing in Europe right now, but just quick follow and things like that. Just saying hello and just checking in.
Deandre, Daily Times, Brad Turner. When you hear critics say that about questions you about reaching your max potential, playing at a high level consistently, does that motivate you more, and how you kind of use that going plan for the Lakers now?
Most definitely. It fuels me. It fuels me up completely, and it's a different type of drive that I've been wanting to express for a long time, and I think this is the perfect timing, here in the purple and gold, and it's a platform that I cannot run from. I can show what I really am, and just be around some greats to really emphasize that for me as well. And it is a lot of fuel in me, to prove the whole world wrong.
They've had some great centers here. A lot of shoes to fill. And you know about all the guys that have been here, what they've done.
Truly, it's
one of those guys as well.
The LA Lakers. I've been watching them all the time when I was younger as well, and just knowing the greats. One of the greats I do know is Shaquille O'Neal growing up. I had a good relationship with him as a child growing up, playing for EYBL teams, me and his son, Sharif O'Neal, and, I've created that relationship with him. And, playing in the playoffs, again, to talk to him is like big hunk, and, how he had my back when I was winning as well. And, just having that here is pretty cool.
Deandre, you've been one of the most efficient pick-and-roll finishers, just finishers in general, over the last few seasons. How do you envision your two-man chemistry with Luka?
Should be quite fun. I like to let my ball handlers do what they do, and, they lead me to do the rest. And, Luka he's black and white in the pick and roll, he puts so much pressure on the rim. You have to be willing to finish above the rim and just finish your rolls and, just do your part. I think I've got a little cheat code, playing with the playmakers I played with it in my past coming into the league. And I'm pretty aware of, how to get guys open and, either to play in the pocket or roll straight to the rim. But it's all about putting pressure on the rim and, finishing at a high level. And, that's where, I think they'll really emphasize, the pick and roll is because they're great passers as well. And, the type of guys they are, it puts them in a bind just playing that cat and mouse game in the pick and roll.
Mark. Deandre, good to see you. What do you think it will take to play to your max potential, but also knowing you're fitting in with players like LeBron?
I'm already here. This platform I'm on, the organization, the team, the coaches, the opportunity I got, it won't take nothing. I'm already here. It's already took its place. I'm already here talking to you guys, representing the LA Lakers.
With that in mind, the idea, Deandre, of playing to your maximum potential, where are the areas in your game that you feel most determined to grow as a player?
Mainly just protecting that rim as much as possible. Closing out possessions and really just leading these things to buckets. Every pick and roll I set is a strong screen. When I roll to the rim, I'm rolling to the rim aggressively. Just really emphasizing the thing the team wants. What's my role and just really playing hard at it.
Yeah, just kind of wondering, in your mind, as you kind of look forward to this season, do you picture yourself as part of a big three type thing with LeBron and Luka, or is it more, you feel you're more kind of coming here to just kind of play a role?
I leave that up to you guys. I leave that up to you guys. I'm just here to be a part of the puzzle. I'm here to fit in what Luka and JJ and Brown wants me to do. That's about it.
You've been asked a couple questions about kind of the motor, so to speak. Do you think those questions have been fair? And if not, what part of you do you think people have misunderstood?
I feel like, at the end of the day, I'm on the court. I'm supposed to perform, and, it's just different routes of organizations, whether you want to win or not. And, I've just taken my route where I want to win. And, when it comes to wins, it's like you play hard when you know everybody's goal is to win. You do everything you're supposed to do or you can do to win.
Deandre, you said you've learned a lot. What's the biggest thing that you've learned in your last two stops that you want to take here?
True professionalism. I feel like I've just been absent for a little bit in this league, and hard work. I've just been trying to put in as much work as I possibly can, and when I'm on the floor, I just really want to just show the world and just prove everybody that I am a winner. And any position I'm in, I just want to really win and sacrifice the way how I did coming into this league.
Yeah, you haven't been the number one pick in the draft and coming in the same year as Luka. Your guys' names have been connected ever since you stepped foot on NBA court. Just what do you think about the turn of events that now you guys get to be teammates and maybe you won't hear that noise quite so much because you guys are on the same page?
Yeah, it feels like a video game. Like somebody set it up. I think somebody set this up. But honestly, it's an opportunity I won't take for granted. Luka's a once-in-a-generation player, and I'm happy to be his teammate. Hearing how much shape he's been in, he's super ripped, and I'm finally glad to be on his side, while he's doing all of that. And I'm just truly excited. I'm a student of the game, and I love to play with a passion. And the love I've received, and I've not even thrown on the jersey yet, is I can only show you guys my appreciation.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.